one of the best-smelling parking lots in the NFL. The tailgating's over now in Kansas City. It's football time at Arrowhead Stadium here in KC. Here's Harrison Butker out there to get this thing started. And off we go from KC. The return team gonna let that one go. It'll go through the end zone. It's a touchback. They'll break the huddle. Coming up now for 1st and 10. Play action. It's Wilson. His throw on 1st down is going to be incomplete.
I think that play probably results in a completion if that protection just holds up a little bit longer. It was that initial pressure in the face of the quarterback that forced him to get rid of that ball a little bit earlier than he wanted. Disrupts that timing, ruins the play.
They'll try again here. 2nd and 10. On 2nd down, Russ. He'll let this go deep for Jefferson.
They told us this week they were going to try to come out fast, and I'll tell you what, that's exactly what they did. Put immediate pressure on this secondary and let them know, hey, all game long today, you better defend every blade of grass because we're coming out firing. And even though that ball falls incomplete, it goes a long way in setting up the rest of this game plan as the game unfolds.
On 3rd down, here's Wilson. And that ball led him too far, maybe too wide. Out of bounds, incomplete. He was looking for George Pickens there, and that'll set up 4th down. They'll indeed go for it with Wilson. He manages to get the throw away and completes it. And he's going to have the Steelers' 1st down. They come up with a big one there to keep the drive moving, and then some. That's quickly out to Williams. And he'll be hauled down at about the 35-yard line. They go play action now. Wilson. There's a throw right side. Complete.
Up until that incompletion, they've done a really nice job on this drive, Mike, picking up fresh sets of downs. And typically, throwing the ball on 1st down is a great way to do it. But now they find themselves in 2nd and 10. Do you keep it in the air and try?
And he will get into the end zone. George Pickens. Touchdown, Steelers. Exactly the way they scripted this one. A beautiful opening drive, Greg. Able to find the end zone on the game's 1st possession.
And, Mike, the word that comes to mind looking at that drive is execution, and that's exactly what they talked about all week long. They wanted to come out early in this game and establish an early rhythm, and that's exactly what they did with that touchdown drive.
7-0 is our score as this kick is sent into the air. And no chance to return this one through the end zone for a touchback. First and 10.
Yellow, yellow. Hey, yellow, hey, go going, go going, go going. Hard side.
Throwing right away is Mahomes. Now he takes off. And he is out of bounds on the other side of midfield. Terrific start to this drive. Gain of 23 and a first down. Mahomes from out of the pistol. He'll throw. Laying out, and he made the catch. What a play. From the 35, it's first and 10. Out of the gun, here's Mahomes. A throw left side, but it's going to wind up incomplete.
You talk about a quarterback getting bailed out. Man, that is a pick all day long. And as this defender enters the huddle, you see a bunch of his guys hitting him on the helmet. But I can promise you, they're saying, next time, you got to come down with that one.
And that ball out of reach toward the sideline. It'll be an incompletion. He was trying to get it to Xavier Worthy there. Third down coming up.
Yellow, yellow. Hard side.
Throwing again, it's Mahomes. And this ball incomplete on third down.
I'm not sure there's any position on defense that's undergone as much of an evolution as the linebacker position. In the old days, they were the physical tone setters. They were the tacklers. But now, it's their ability to hold up in coverage, like you saw there, that allows you to keep those guys on the field for all three downs.
Now Mahomes. And that is incomplete. The defense very happy to see that play call. The decision to go for the 4th and long will end up in a turnover on down.
Yep. Here we go. Good.
On the ground, it's Jalen Warren. A modest gain. Maybe 2 yards. It's second down. Working out of the gun, it's Fields. He runs with it.
Nothing open here downfield. I think it's a good job just getting to the edge, getting something positive, getting out of bounds.
Here now, 3rd and 5.
Here we go. Go.
On the give, it's Harris. A gain of 11 on that one. That's a Steeler first down. So a big 3rd down hookup takes us to the break. 7-0 is our score. A fresh set of downs to work with. It is first down and 10.
Here we go, son. Right.
Fields. That is caught downfield by Pickens. Wow, out of bounds, inside the 10. It's first and goal.
Here we go, son.
They'll run with Harris. From the 1, second and goal. more time. It's Harris. No signal, and we will not get one. He stopped short, and now it's 3rd and goal. They'll try to run with Harris. A dive, and he's in. Najee Harris. Touchdown, Pittsburgh. So on 3rd and goal, they run it in. Sometimes, Greg, that's 4-down territory. They didn't need to do it on 4th down. Taking care of it on the 3rd down for the touchdown.
Yeah, and when you find yourself down here this close, Mike, you have to finish these drives off. I'm with you. I think he was going to give his back 2 shots there to punch it in, but he only needed 1.
Boswell now following the touchdown. Back out to kick this one off. And we will not have a run back here. It's a touchback, and we'll come out to the 20-yard line. The drive begins at the 20. Here's 1st and 10.
Come back.
Gray is the motion man here. That's caught. It's Xavier Worthy. And he'll be taken down up past the 40-yard line.
It's a gain of 22 yards. And a Kansas City Chiefs.
They put Kelsey in motion. Now the first carry for the Rutgers Scarlet Knight, Isaiah Pacheco. And he'll be taken down as we tick down to the 2-minute warning.
A gain of 2 brings up 2nd and 8.
They'll come up on a 2nd down and 8.
Fire down these 2. Fire down these 2. Hey, rip left. Yellow. Where's it?
Throwing from the gun. Here's Patrick. He'll let this go deep for the end zone. And that is incomplete.
I could sit up here all day, Mike, and we could talk about the missed throw, but I think a lot of the credit has to go to the pass defense. Not only did they do a good job making it difficult for them to complete the pass, but I think they saved the touchdown along the way.
Where's it?
On 3rd down, Mahomes. Again, working deep downfield. Travis Kelsey, the intended target. And that's going to lead to a 4th down.
This offense has to find a way to be better on 1st and 2nd down, Mike. Living in these 3rd and long situations, must pass, is not a recipe that their offensive coordinator wants to operate in.
Hey, 57. Where's it?
They're indeed going, and it's Mahomes. Taking off, he'll try to get there. And he'll give himself up after picking up the 1st down. A gain of 21 as they get the conversion on 4th down.
Hero 15.
On play action, it's Mahomes. A hit as he throws there. It's going to wind up incomplete. The pressure got to him that time, and it'll set up 2nd down.
The whole idea of the play-action pass, Mike, is that you can slow the pass rush down enough that it allows longer, slower developing pass concepts to open up downfield. But in this case, they were on him so fast that by the time he got his head around, that ball needed to come out. There was no timing and ultimately led in an incompletion.
1st down throw, Mahomes. And this is too far over the end line. It's incomplete.
They let a golden opportunity slip away on that one. That's the matchup that they wanted. They just couldn't quite capitalize on it.
We'll try again. It's 2nd and 10.
Easy.
Mahomes now to throw again.
Well, we've seen time and time again just how dangerous this quarterback can be, Mike, when he decides to tuck it and take off. So that is a great job defensively to rally to the football and hold them to just a short gain.
Here comes 3rd and 6.
Yellow. Where's it?
From the shotgun, it's Mahomes. He's got it at the 3. And this won't be a touchdown, but it will be a first down as they're able to get the conversion and set up first and goal.
First and goal at the 1-yard line.
That one, taken in. Xavier Worthy. Touchdown, Kansas City.
It seems to me they were kind of holding this play call for this exact situation, Mike. First and goal, down here near the goal line, and they had this one worked up all week. Simple pitch and catch, and it works to perfection.
The extra point by Butker is good. And the Chiefs are on the board. It's now 14-7. They didn't leave much time on the clock to put together a drive here at the end of the first half. And the kickoff's coming their way. This kick is fielded in the end zone, but no move to bring it out. It's touchback, and that ball will come out to the 30-yard line. They'll come up here, first and 10. They send Freiermuth, the tight end, in motion. First down. Fields. Under pressure, and he'll go down. They got him. The Steelers going to use one of their timeouts, and it'll come with 15 seconds to play in this first half.
Here we go.
Fields now on second down. Oh, he tried to throw it back across his body, but it's intercepted.
So this was a great stress test for this defense, Mike. Everybody prepares to defend a quarterback from within the pocket. But how do you defend that quarterback when he breaks the pocket? In this case, watch everybody flow. Everybody stays with the play and maintains their assignment. They get rewarded for a chance at the interception, and he comes through with the pick.
On first down, it's Mahomes. He's going to let this one go for Worthy.
So, of course, you prefer to connect on that throw, but think about it like this, Mike. The more they continue to test this defense downfield, the more it's going to open up some of those shorter passes underneath.
Butker's kick is good. And the Chiefs are back within 4 at 14-10. Coach, thank you. Both teams trying to find the right formula to come out on top in this second half. Coming up. Third quarter set to commence. And we're back underway here on EA Sports. This one is fielded in the end zone, but he decides not to bring it out. So they'll take over at the 30-yard line. Now the former rushing champ, it's Kareem Hunt. And some space opens as he's brought down following a gain of 6. They'll work now on 2nd and 4. Now a carry for Hunt. He's taken down, but just shy of midfield. A first down throw for Mahomes. That's deep for the back of the end zone. That's going to be intercepted in the end zone. Picked off by Dante Jackson.
So much of that play comes down to the defender's positioning. Being able to get himself to a spot, to get his hands on the ball, and a chance at that pick. Mike, when that ball was thrown, me and you are sitting here saying, that's a touchdown. And instead, They force a turnover, and now their offense is back on the field.
And he'll be brought down, but not before they get this all the way up near midfield. Fields now to throw on first down. He'll let this go for Pickens. That is brought in. That long one's going to bring them first and goal. He is brought down at the 5-yard line. Here's Warren. And he's going the wrong way. Dropped back at the 7.
When you can get this level of run support out of your secondary, Mike, man, what an advantage for any defense. This defensive back clearly reads run, gets off his block, and he's able to take down the back for a loss of yards.
And he's in. Mike Williams. Touchdown, Steelers. On for the extra point is Boswell. He's got it. And the Steelers are out to a 21-10 lead.
Chris Boswell, the kickoff for Pittsburgh.
Boswell now following the touchdown. Back out to kick this one off. And it's a poor kick here. Doesn't even make the landing zone. So that means the ball's going to come out to the 40-yard line. A pair of first downs gives them 1st and 10 up at the 40. Motion man is Rice.
Attack! 43! 43!
On 1st and 10, it's Mahomes. Open man downfield, it's Rice. And he'll be taken down, but they are in business inside the 30-yard line.
That's good for our Kansas City Chiefs.
Here's Patrick. He'll throw it on 1st down. He's going to tuck it and go. And Mahomes going to protect himself here. He's going to slide and get down, and he's got that 1st down.
Hey, 57, 57.
Another Kansas City Chiefs first down.
In the red zone now, he'll drop to throw. He's got his man, middle of the end zone. Rashee Rice. Touchdown, KC. Greg, sometimes we say it too often. That was an important drive. That one really felt important for them to edge a little bit closer.
Yeah, now the question is, Mike, yeah, the offense does their job, but can the defense get a stop? They've got to continue to get the ball back to their offense. Let them build on that previous drive because they've still got some work to do.
And he will get in for the 2. They open up the bag of tricks on the goal line and add a pair of points.
You a bitch for that, pussy.
So now it's Butker following the touchdown to send this one away. This fielded at the 2. He'll come across the 20 and taken down at the 21-yard line. So they come to the line for 1st down and 10.
Here we go.
Back to throw is Fields. Under pressure, and down he goes. They got him.
Defense came out in a soft zone, and I think it caught the quarterback a little off guard. He was trying to attack them downfield. By the time he was able to...
Work to do now as they come up on 2nd and long.
Don't jump. Ready?
Throwing is Fields. He'll find his big target. Pat Fryermuth. And they're going to have this all the way down inside the 30-yard line.
A 57-yard gain.
11. Here we go.
On 1st and 10, it's Warren. Good blocking to the 15. And he's down at the 3. What a run.
And this is the point of the game, Mike, where you really can start leaning on your run game and try to close this game out. You've got the lead, you're in the 4th quarter, and they're able to pop off a big run.
And he's going to be stopped just short of the goal line. Couldn't reach that ball across, setting up 2nd and goal. They'll try to run it with Harris. And he's into the end zone. That might be the knockout punch. Najee Harris. Touchdown, Pittsburgh. That his 2nd touchdown of the afternoon.
Makes the score Steelers 28, Chiefs 18. Chris Boswell to kick it off for Pittsburgh.
Boswell now following the touchdown. Back out to kick this one off. The return team going to let that one go. It'll go through the end zone. It's a touchback. Here's 1st and 10.
Yellow. Hey, 15.
Now, Mahomes. He'll be hit as he throws, and that one will wind up incomplete. Could not step into the throw that time. It'll bring up 2nd down.
Yellow. Attack.
Now, Mahomes. He'll swing one out wide to Pacheco. And he is out of bounds on the other side of midfield. The defense could not bring him down. It's a catch and run of 22 yards.
Attack.
1st and 10 at the 48-yard line.
Hey, 57 color. Attack. 15.
Off the play fake. Mahomes. Oh, he tried to keep the play alive, but it is intercepted. Picked off by Deshaun Elliott. Here's 1st and 10.
Here we go. Angel. Say hi.
They'll drop to throw. Escaping the danger, throwing and completing. A great connection there. They're going to bring it down inside the 35-yard line.
Go.
A 1st down throw for Fields. Throwing left side. Then it's taken in by Williams. And he gets...
How you about to lose to the Steelers?
Inside the 5-yard line. A couple of big plays, one after the other, and now it's 1st and goal. Right back to Williams. They connect again. And he'll take it on in. Mike Williams. Touchdown, Steelers. He had the touchdown run earlier. Now add a TD reception.
Yeah, that's why your mom's in my closet making me peanut butter and jelly sandwiches. As a matter of fact, she's about to come suck my dick right now, pussy.
Boswell now for the extra point.
You know you trash, right? You know you trash, right? You just got your ass beat. And you playing with Kansas City.
Open it up even further here in this
Trash.
quarter.
You
Boswell now
trash.
following the touchdown.
Let that sink in for a
Back out to
second.
kick this one off.
You trash. Son,
He'll start at the 2.
you just got
He'll be
sun, my
out of
boy.
bounds on the return, and the drive will
You
begin.
just got sun, my boy.
From the 25, they'll go to work. 1st and 10. The drive begins with a run by Pacheco. Has an opening, past the 40. And he's going to be taken down on the other side of the 50-yard line. Motion man is Rice.
That's good for a Kansas City Chiefs.
1st and 10 for Mahomes.
Like I said, you've been sun, my boy. You've been sun, my boy. You trash, my boy. It's all good to be ass. You ass.
Back the distance. Touchdown, Pittsburgh. Well, the guy playing center field, the guy back there watching it all, had all the eyes on him, takes the interception, and goes all the way, Greg, for a very impressive touchdown.
Yeah, Mike, and I just think the quarterback just locked in on his receiver the entire way. And as you said, that center fielder sitting back there, he's just reading the quarterback's eyes. And once he got his hands on that ball, it was nothing but green grass the other way for the pick 6.
Boswell adds the extra point, and the Steelers are able to extend the lead.
Chiefs 18. Chris Boswell to kick off for Pittsburgh.
So the kickoff team out there one final time in the final minute as they kick it away. From a yard deep, he's going to bring it out. Oh, he's got room past the 30. And they'll be set up well as he is past the 35-yard line. Ball rests at the 37. It's 1st and 10. Mahomes from out of the pistol. He'll throw. Taking off. Carrying that ball loosely, and it is out. And
You ass, boy. You ass. Just give it up. Just give it up. You ass. And you are what you eat, which is ass.
Mahomes on 1st down. He's going to let this one go for Worthy.
You really thought that was going to work on me, boy?
4th time today.
You know you've been sunned this whole entire game. You thought you was going to be. You thought, right? You thought. The audacity of you thinking.
Set to go now on 1st and 10.
Here we go, son. Easy. Right.
Here's Fields. Catch is made. That is Williams. And he's going to give him some breathing room past the 15-yard line.
This is a tale as old as time, Mike. It seems that any time a team forces a takeaway, fumble, or interception, the ensuing drive starts with a shot. a deep play in the air to try to seize on some of that momentum. You saw a great example of it here.
So this one, a win for the visiting Steelers. They proved much the best in this one. Get a solid performance in all three phases of the game and ride that to victory. So that'll just about do it for Greg Olson and our entire team. I'm Mike Tirico. You've been watching the NFL on EA Sports. For more, log on to easports.com. With that, we say so long, everyone.
Oh my God, I can't believe what I'm watching.